City discovered CoSign almost a year ago. From this summer, we had heard about the program and its success in Cincinnati. It was really the brainchild of the American Sign Museum. We had heard about it. Really, the timing was great for us because it really coincided with when Iowa City was rethinking their sign code for downtown to allow for more creative signage and allow, again, for projecting signs in addition to the signs that sit flush to the building for our business owners. So it seemed like an awesome fit for us because the times I've done it in Cincinnati, they really touted how it brought together the business community, the artist community, as well as our fabricators. And knowing how robust of an artist community we have, we felt like that was a perfect fit for what we could do. And then with the need for us to go out and kind of help our businesses rethink their signage, it was a perfect fit. This really started, I made a trip out to Cincinnati in the summer of 2016 to meet with them and discuss the possibility of expanding CoSign beyond just Cincinnati and bringing it here to downtown Iowa City. CoSign, and they were looking at expanding this nationally, so we were the first city to actually do it outside of the Cincinnati area. The first step for us was really to go out and around and share the message about what CoSign is and talk about the success that the program has had in Cincinnati. Share with them about the fun and collaborative element with the signs, but also why are signs important.
One of the things that I was most struck about with the implementation of CoSign here in Iowa City is how many sign designs were actually submitted. I think we had approximately 100 more, the total of 253 or something like that. But that was about 100 more than we had in any iteration of the program in Cincinnati. So it just goes to show that Thomas did an incredible job with recruiting artists and recruiting talent. Nate did a really great job in bringing the program kind of untested nationally to a new city.
Everything with downtown, in my experience as being here for almost 13 years now, has been nothing short of amazing. Downtown district always has been very supportive. Downtown Iowa City in general has always been very supportive. So it's really great to have an opportunity to do something different, a little out of the box, and be a part of the community even more. I'm really excited to see how this turns out, not just for us as a business, but for downtown in general. So working with Dale's been really fun. I feel like Dale's very non-traditional in a lot of ways, which for us as a business, being a very niche market kind of thing, I feel like we work really well together. So he's got a lot of great out of the box ideas, which have been cool. Seeing the progress that he's made, bringing this vision that me and the designer had to life, he's really hit it on spot on. It's been really cool.
I think it's been super cool to work with the CoSign program and the city of Iowa City because everything is geared towards being local. And for me, that's always been a thing with being a local artist, is that when there's call for arts that groups will look regionally, it's then a good connection, for the people to be able to see, your work as a local artist.
The fabricators, the people that have to bring that off the paper and up into a three-dimensional sign that's going to stand the test of time and live through the elements that we have here and through the Iowa winters and humid summers, is how do we take that and make it into an actual sign that's functional and practical. That's where I think a lot of the learning came in for our businesses and our artists, and I think even some learning for our fabrication community too, because they were challenged a little bit with some new and outside the box design, and I know they had a really, really good time of working with those teams to try to bring those things to life. So the real magic in the CoSign program comes through kind of the in-between from this is an idea, now we got the idea down, and how do you bring that to life? It was sort of working and making sure that everybody had their all hands on deck and tried to really think outside the box and bring some more creative ideas to life.
Their sign is important because it's the entry to their building. It gives people that feeling, or exudes the feeling of what I might expect in there, or creates a little bit of excitement about what I might find in there. But it also helps give them an identity. The customer experiences, to me, it's fun to work through the project. It's fun to document the process. It's fun to get the questions answered. It's fun to educate them. It's fun to make the process a little less daunting to them as they go through it. I'm a big educator type sales standpoint, trying to figure out what's important to them so that we can give them something they want, in addition to being able to do something we can do.
The unveiling day was awesome. I think it exceeded everybody's expectations. First of all, we had beautiful weather, which never hurts. We had the Rock the Chalk event that Midwest One Bank puts on was great. So the whole streets were activated and had that kind of artist feel, that celebration of the creativity of downtown Iowa City, and which is really at the heart of the CoSign program as well. So having our unveiling event in tandem with the Chalk event was awesome. We had a great turnout. All the businesses seemed to be having fun. A little hesitant about getting up on the lift and pulling the towel off their sign there, but it was. It was great, and as someone that had worked on the program for almost a year, it was really rewarding to see the smiles on the business owner's face and the artists that were there as well. And the fabricators, I know a lot of times they're behind the scenes just kind of working and doing their thing, and to have them out there and have the community celebrate them in a public way and their work was really neat, really cool to see the signs and to talk to the business owners afterwards and how excited they were in the final product. That's really what it's all about in the end is, supporting the business owners and them kind of thinking outside the box to bring their brand to life and have a mechanism there how they can market their business successfully and help their business grow and help their business be successful. So, I think that all 12 of our participants had a great unveiling ceremony, and it was fun to watch them get up there. And anytime you get some food and drink in there as well, it was a great time.